What up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day for us. We're going to be watching Godzilla Minus One for the first time. It's a movie that made the rounds last year. Everyone was talking about it. I'm pretty sure it won an Academy Award and a lot of people said that this was the best Godzilla movie ever made.
So I don't really know too much about this movie. I saw the little synopsis and it looks like it takes place in a post-war Japan. So I'm assuming, obviously, after World War II, probably around the 1940s or so. Which, I mean, I know this isn't connected to the MonsterVerse in any way, but kind of our experience with the Godzilla is from the MonsterVerse movies, which all take place in present day. So this will be interesting to kind of see it in the past.
We had already watched the first two movies in that saga, the first Godzilla and the first King Kong. We ended up watching the second Godzilla movie, and we saw the Godzilla versus Kong, the first one. There's another one out there that we haven't seen, and we know that that's out there too. It's on our radar. We might react to that next. Who knows? Let us know if we should. But also, I've also heard of another Godzilla movie that was really, really good. That was from maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. Shin Godzilla. I heard that one was another one that was produced in Japan that everyone was commenting when we were doing those MonsterVerse movies that if you wanted to watch another really good Godzilla movie, you should check that one out. So that might also be on our radar. But before we jump into it, don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full-length reactions to either this movie or any other movie we've done on the channel, where you could sync up a copy of your Godzilla Minus One with our reaction, watch it from beginning to end, no interruptions, no cuts, you just need a copy of it. Also check out our second channel, Weep Cavazos, if you want to watch vlogs from us. We recently went to Japan and posted a lot of content over there. There's still more to come, but we got a lot of other stuff we got lined up over there as well. Who's plopping that water?
That fish?
Those don't look like fish. What the hell are those?
Mutated? Or is it
Godzilla.
a monster?
What is it?
Oh! Whoa! So soon! So early on! You know? Oh.
I don't know if this iteration of Godzilla is just like chill with humans, like in the MonsterVerse. Are you telling him? Oh, okay. I guess because he's the only one who knows how.
Gosh, you're so close to it.
He's frozen.
What is Godzilla looking for?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
What a fucking horrible mistake.
No, he's their only hope. But I don't think.
Oh shit!
Oh my goodness! I was not prepared for that. Dang! Oh my gosh!
Oh man. Honestly, he should fly away.
I was gonna say, is he about to just fly away? Oh my gosh! I mean,
No, no, no! What are you gonna do? You're not gonna outrun Godzilla. Okay, well I guess you would have died either way.
I don't know if he had enough time to start up his plane. Oh goodness! Well, now you don't have a plane.
Okay, he survived.
Did Godzilla just go away?
Maybe he thought he already killed him. My gosh, I feel like you're gonna see like the dead bodies of all your friends. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Who lined them up?
Yeah, somebody else is here.
Somebody else live?
Oh, was it the other guy? I really don't think that plane was gonna be enough to take out Godzilla, to be honest.
I mean, to be fair, a giant monster was just like right in front of you. It's not something you see every day. I don't know if they were trained for that, you know.
What's that? Oh!
They're gonna see him as like a disgrace, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because he couldn't do it. Wow. Just he's getting the blame from everyone.
I feel like they didn't. This guy's just having the worst time. No.
What?
Is that
a baby?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Oh my gosh! She's gonna take this. I'm assuming that's her baby. Or is she gonna come back? Or...
He just left the baby. Oh, I don't think he's going to.
No, he's not. Oh, was she stealing the baby? Because they called her a thief.
Or maybe she was just like
stealing for the baby. Like,
oh,
okay. I was like, that's so weird. Probably stealing food or something. Everything's his fault. Could have given like a signal or something.
I'm a good guy.
旦那さんはどうしたんですか兵隊に取られたんですか
私に夫がいるように見えます死にかけたこの子のお母さんに
Oh, so it's not her kid.
じゃあそのことは縁もゆかりも
She's taking care of it.
バカなんですか
I just called that baby an it.
Someone has to take care of it.
お兄さんも私と同じね
It seems like they're gonna end up having a thing, probably. Or at least be
Well,
together.
They already have a family right here. There's 3.
She just like made herself at home.
ちょっ
You probably needed company anyway, to be honest.
あんたが拾ってきた親子だよ。あんなん拾ってきてあんた何様のつもりだい
Oh my gosh.
勝手に居ついてしまったんですよ
追い出さないなら拾ったも同然だろ
Oh, so freaking nosy.
偽善しゃぶってさ
Wow.
やだやだ
She just blames him.
I hope Godzilla kills her.
あの子お乳はちゃんと出てんのかい
あれは母親じゃなくてですね
Okay, she might be
Is she
okay.
gonna feed the baby? Oh, that was really nice.
Maybe I hope Godzilla doesn't kill you.
But she lost her kid, so maybe she'll like kind of help the child, you know?
A whole year went by.
きしょずぶ濡れだ
Oh, they kind of seem like a family now. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
together, but
命の保証はないってことですかね
does it involve Godzilla?
何言ってるんですかやっとの思いで生きて帰ってきたんでしょ
仕方ないでしょこのままじゃ3人とも飢え死にですアキコだってこのままじゃ
It sounds like they're together as a family, like the way they're
Yeah.
talking to each other.
Now I'm just going to be looking for dead fish floating to the surface.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be his tell.
That's probably why they looked all weird too, because they're like deep sea fish. It's interesting to see this like kind of post-war, you know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like a very interesting like story to see like the society have
Yeah.
to pick up the pieces of the aftermaths of war.
And this feels very much like watching a story about these people and then Godzilla's going to be inserted, which is kind of cool.
Thundering footsteps. Oh, he's having nightmares. It's like PTSD of it. That was kind of cool how they did that. Maybe they're not together? Separated by a curtain. I'll say it is really cute how, like, you know, the situation that they were, like, faced with after this, how they just, like, became a family. And, like, he's, like, looking out, like, we need the money to take care of the
Yeah.
baby and stuff.
ここは日本だよなな俺は確かに帰ってきたんだよなな
I think he just doesn't know that he's still here. Like,
I think he's having trouble like with reality and stuff.
it's crazy because his PTSD is coming from the interaction with Godzilla.
Yeah.
You see it pretty much like a dinosaur pop up in front of you.
Oh. Seems like it's been... Oh, that's a cute little girl. He's still just doing his thing.
It's like all peaceful right now, but
I
not gonna be
know.
for long.
Seems like life's going good, you know? We're rebuilding. And then all of a sudden Godzilla's gonna pop back up.
Aww.
Oh, that's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh.
They built something. Look at the house. It looks so nice now.
その笑顔
They still haven't really fully established if they're a thing, but they should be.
I'm assuming they are.
I don't know.
I feel like, you know...
They had that curtain in between them, but I feel like hopefully that becomes a thing. I'm rooting for this
They said
family.
married woman. They said married woman.
Yeah, okay, not his
Oh.
wife.
But y'all are still together though, right?
I don't think so.
勝手に居ついてしまったんですよ
Really?
心がないから
That's the vibe I was getting.
Well, y'all are still family though.
まあとはいって
If you're
も
not
血が
together.
繋がってなくて
Well, I mean, this little girl's probably calling you dad and her
Yeah.
mom, but you're not together. It's weird.
このご時世に 美談じゃないですか。
Found family, literally.
Yeah, lovely story. What I'm saying.
You should be with her.
Oh, little girl! Aww!
That's your baby. You can't say she's not.
Yeah, but I guess he doesn't have to say that the other woman's like his wife.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! She just found that out. I wasn't even thinking about that dynamic. What do you mean you don't want that? You're living here. You just built this house for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 full years after. Things are starting to get clear, you know?
Yeah.
Things are being, I was gonna say, I mean, this is the right word, but things are being erected. But I know that's like my childhood self thinks that that's a silly word.
Oh, she looks
Yeah.
good.
私銀座でジムの仕事始めたの。
金なら十分渡してあるでしょ。
You talk like you're married. Like, come on.
このまんまじゃこうさんお嫁さんももらえやしないし。
Oh, come on. This is so miscommunication trope. Like,
知ってます？銀座もどんどん復興してるんですよ。
y'all are meant to be together.
アキコはアキコは
It's like they just don't want to all say it.
アキコどうするんですか。
仕事中はすみこさんが面倒見てくれるって。
いいんですか。
Just say you love each other.
Come on. That's your child together. She's your adopted child together.
こりゃ超大型のサメか。
A whale? Something significantly bigger.
ゴジラ。
Do they know the rumors?
戦争中にいた
Oh, the fish! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the
Oh my
fuck
深
out!
海魚が言っていたんです。あんた元特攻隊員なのかよ。
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's coming out too, but now's not the time for that.
やっこさんお出ましになるようだ。準備しろ。
あの野郎。この船じゃ相手にもならない。父さんだって国からの指示気に食わないんでしょ。
I'm just waiting to see like Godzilla's like freaking spikes shoot out of the water. Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are fucked. Get the hell out of here.
I don't think that your minds are gonna do anything against him.
How smart is Godzilla? I feel like if y'all just float here, maybe
Yeah.
he won't try and fuck with you. Never mind, I take
my
that
gosh,
back.
oh
He's
my
coming
gosh.
right for you! I was mistaken, I was wrong. Okay, it's following. I just feel like this is just gonna piss him off. This isn't gonna do shit to it. If anything, you just pissed him off.
It's huge. It did nothing.
Oh, now it's just angry. The gun's not gonna do shit either.
Oh, he pushed through that. Oh, like put it in the mouth. That's your last freaking one.
Oh, God. This Godzilla isn't that smart. It
Yeah.
just friggin' took the mine up the mouth.
It seems like it's very more animalistic type Godzilla. Oh my gosh, it's not working.
Look at its eyes. Oh my gosh. I eat bombs like this for breakfast. Oh, shit. So it just ate it. Oh, it's on them. Shoot it! Shoot it!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's gonna like friggin'
Don't-
shoot it as it's gonna try and eat them. Oh, wait, you got it.
Oh! Oh! Did that do anything?
Ah,
Maybe it injured it just enough to get away?
仕留めたか。
Oh, snap! Oh, dang.
Oh! Whoa! It's healing!
Oh my
Fuck, are you Wolverine?
Okay, well, if it was pissed before, it's gonna be freaking livid now. Oh my gosh, it stood up! What the heck? It self-heals. What are you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, snap! Wait, is this the
Oh, okay.
other one?
Yeah, they're shooting at it. I don't think this is gonna do much either, but Godzilla's probably gonna be more pissed at them now. So that might give them an opportunity to get away. Get away. Like, sorry for all these people, but like, get away. Like, there's nothing y'all can do. Y'all on a little tiny wooden ship. You have one gun. You don't have the mines anymore. And Godzilla's a freaking mutant who can just heal itself. Oh, wait. I mean, he keeps healing, so we'll see. Oh, shit! He took that shit personally.
Dang.
Hopefully he loses y'all in the smoke. Okay, he looks like he's doing the other way.
Yeah. Maybe he's just like gonna go heal or something.
逃げた人間です。
Oh. Okay, he's opening up.
出撃の日、機体が故障したふりをして、そこの整備兵の人たちが持っていたものです。
Oh, where they're like, that's what he handed him. There are pictures of the freaking families of like all those mechanics. Damn. That's why he like was so salty when he handed it to him, like on the ship and shit. Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, he got blood on him and everything.
恐竜のような怪物が現れ
That's like freaking torture to always have that there.
俺は冷戦の機銃で撃ち殺してくれと頼まれました
Still don't feel like that would have done anything though.
Obviously, now you saw
Yeah.
like what Godzilla can like withstand. He would have just killed you too.
また逃げたんです
Honestly, y'all's best bet was to just stay there and not even mess with him.
怪物に殺されました皆家族に会えたはずの人たちです
There was nothing you could have done.
生きてちゃいけない人間なんです
生き残った人間はきちんと生きていくべきですから私はどんなことがあっても死んではいけないそう思ってきました
毎晩夢に出てくるんです
You're just so tormented by it.
コウさんが作った幻だよ
そもそも生きてるんですかね
Oh man, he's just going through it.
もうとっくにあの島で死んで朽ち果てて
Oh dang.
のりこさんやあきこはその屍が見てる
The way they like portrayed this like PTSD of this moment is really good.
I feel like it was done in a very realistic way, you know, like this girl too, even though y'all aren't together, she's stuck by you all these years.
終わりにしてもいいですか
Aww.
Go put a ring on that.
Maybe that's why he never really committed to her, is because he felt like he couldn't move forward, you know?
Yeah.
He wasn't really present.
Let's get through this Godzilla mess first, and then they can flourish.
But she's such a real one though, you know, staying with him.
Yeah. What is Godzilla trying to do?
Yeah.
That's what I just keep finding myself questioning.
Like, it can't just be terrorizing, because then Godzilla would be up on the shore all the time, you
I
know? Like,
it's like, oh, it's that time of day again. Gotta go kill. Is she at work?
oh my gosh, she works in Ginza. Oh gosh.
Oh, fuck. That's why she should have never gotten a job.
No.
If she fucking dies, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh my gosh, and if she dies and he never fully committed, and then, oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh my, I feel like she's gonna die, and now I'm freaking out. Oh gosh. Oh no.
I feel like he's gonna destroy the train. Oh, no!
Oh my god. I was so in shock I choked.
Okay.
Okay,
She's
well
still
then,
good
okay.
for now, but...
Oh my gosh. I thought that was gonna hit their train.
あれはゴジラ
Oh my gosh.
The way the freaking street came up,
He's walking right at the train.
and they can't get out.
Step in a different car. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Not her. Oh my gosh. Out of all the fucking train cars. He just has it in his mouth.
Ah! You better hold on.
Is that water?
She's over the water.
Drop, drop, drop.
That's still a far freaking drop. but-
Your alternative is getting eaten. Okay.
Okay, well, okay, it wasn't that far. I thought it was farther.
Oh shit. If the train falls on you. Okay.
I really don't want her to die at all. That'd be so freaking terrible.
These are like the journalists.
They're like live commentating, like he's right there. He
Bro.
can see you.
I know. All he has to do is turn around.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's gonna see. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking crazy. Oh no! Oh man.
Oh my gosh, he's here.
Oh, he came for her! Oh my goodness. That's love. Gosh, he came all the way here to save her and he found her. And the fact that they had just reconstructed.
Oh, he's powering up.
Oh gosh.
あの時と同じ
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That is absolutely insane. Go, go, go! No! You could have. What the fuck was that? Why? Why? You could have easily both got. This is like the fucking Titanic situation all over again. What the fuck was that?
She pushed him in!
Oh.
Oh my gosh, she freaking died.
gosh.
She freaking died. She should have pushed them both in. Like,
You could have just
her
tackled him
too,
in.
You know, like, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. She freaking died.
That is freaking tragic.
Oh my goodness.
This guy was just like starting to feel again.
And they both loved each other and they just never said it. Like, what was the point of that, Godzilla? What are you doing? Is that blood? What is that? Or
It's like-
dirt? Oh, it's like soot, maybe?
およそ死者負傷者合わせて
30,000
3万名、被災家屋2万戸以上に上ると見られています。銀座各所には巨大生物から剥がれ落ちた肉片と見られるものが発見されており。
Ah, that is so freaking sad. Like,
アキコどうすんだ。
I mean, she's
お
yours.
互い様さね。お父ちゃんがいないときはおばちゃんとこ来るんだよね。
Oh my gosh.
And that was her mom.
I
That's
know.
all
She
she
was like a
knows.
baby. She didn't know when.
遠くまでお仕事に行ったんだ。
Just this whole dynamic was just like, it's like, tell people you love that you love them. Don't wait. Oh my gosh.
He just seems broken.
I didn't expect to cry in freaking Godzilla.
Gosh, like I said, he was like just beginning to get to the path where he could start healing, and it all comes crashing down.
Oh no.
No, no,
He's going back down the dark path again.
この状態でチューブからフロンガスを送り込み、木片を泡で包むとどうなるでしょ
Sinks?
Trying to sink it to the bottom of the sea?
う。ガスの泡は木片を包
And
み
then
込
what?
み、海水と木片の接触を断つのです。東京を襲った怪物ゴジラにこれを仕掛け、深海に沈めようというのが今回
Like in
私
the
が
ocean.
立案した作戦です。
Like forever? Or
I
like,
guess it won't kill it, but it won't be able to get out of the sea.
短時間で相模湾に沈め、その深海の圧力で息の根を止める。
Okay. That's what they thought would
海の
happen to
力でゴジ
Megatron.
ラを殺す。
How did that work out for Megatron?
so they assume they're gonna crush it.
For all we know, it like chills there. So it's like
I know.
sleeping right now at the bottom of the sea.
普段深海で生存できる生物が
Okay, like, it's
これ
gonna
ほ
be
ど急
extra
激な圧
pressure?
力変化に耐えられます。
Extremely unlikely doesn't mean for sure.
ゴジラを絶対に殺せるんですか？
I mean, definitely not.
ゴジラの生態は未知のことが多すぎて予測で対策を立てるしかないんだ。
I guess they have to try something though, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I would
it's
be
the
like, can we poison it?
best option we have?
殺せるんですか？殺せないんですか？
There's no way he can say for sure.
Yeah.
Like, then nobody knows. At least he's not lying.
ですからそれがダメだったら
予備作戦があるんだ。
What is it?
What's the contingency? What is that gonna do? Blow up bed?
It's like an air mattress.
Tokyo balloon?
に搭載されていた不変装置に着想を得た海底についたゴジラを今度はこれで一気に海面まで引き上げます。
Oh, like coming
Oh,
back
okay,
that
yeah.
quickly? Okay, well, guess I'm seeing the vision, but I still don't trust it. Still not 100% sure, but you know.
The concept. Dip it into the water really fast and then bring it out really fast.
それを利用して先の上陸時に録音したゴジラの声を流す。
Can he use his own voice? What if it knows it's its voice?
I mean, if it's animalistic, you know, our pug sometimes sees himself in the mirror and barks, so it's gonna like hear the other voice and be like, who the fuck is this Godzilla? I need to go establish my territory. Tokyo's mine!
戦闘機のつてどこかにありませんか？
What are you gonna do with a fighter?
奴が上陸しても銃撃して怒らせれば相模湾に誘導できます。
Does that mean like sacrifice himself?
That's kind of
type?
what I'm getting at right here. That's the vibe I'm getting from him.
命がけの仕事の。
命がけとかどうでもいい。
Oh
そもそも戦
man.
闘機は
You still have a daughter to look out
今
for.
に動けます。
わざわざうちを
Like he just doesn't see her like that.
They've lived together for 2 years.
I know, that's the thing though. It's like he raised her though.
敵討ちてだけだろ。
気に入らないようですね。
今さらよ。
Oh shit.
なんでこんなことになる前にノリちゃん嫁さんにしてやんなかったんだ。
Oh, whoa. These are the types of friends you need though, to call you out on your shit though.
じゃあなんでだよ。
He just couldn't get past it.
But he was getting close.
He was so close.
戦争が終わってないんです。
Oh,
his war with Godzilla.
Gosh. But she knew how you felt. You both knew how you each felt. So you have to hang on to that at least.
The story's honestly so deep.
Oh, they got him a plane. They did.
問題はそこなんです。優秀な整備士。いや、
Don't bring up
機体
mechanics
を復
around
習
him.
できるほどの人
He
材
feels
が
responsible for so
Oh my
many of their
gosh.
deaths.
一人
The fucking guy who survived! Oh, that brings it full circle. I don't know if he's willing to help. How has his journey gone in the last couple of years? Is him?
It's gotta be the
His
limb.
limp, man.
Oh, whoa. Oh. Whoa. Goodness. That's aggressive.
I know, that was like wildly unnecessary.
何のつもりだこれは。
Ooh.
大戸島玉砕の原因は全て俺にあるだと。
そう言いふらせば
Oh, he was pissed. Like, he made it sound like it was his fault. That's the only way he got him to come seek him out. He blamed him. Hey, it worked. He showed up.
こちらの口の中で機雷を爆発させたことがあります。高尾の手法よりはるかに効果があった。あいつは内側からの攻撃に弱い。わかりますか？
Oh, no. He's gonna
Like fly himself inside.
kamikaze. Yeah.
あいつの口の中に突っ込むんですよ。
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Gosh, I feel like he's gonna think it's like making up for everything he didn't do.
But it just because he healed immediately.
But maybe like he thinks if he gets deep enough.
戦闘機には最低限の脱出装置すらついていなかった。特攻だ、玉砕だと。
As he's ready to do it again.
こそ今回の民間主導の本作戦では一人の犠牲者も出さないことを誇りとしたい。
Wow.
今度の戦いは死ぬための戦いじゃない。未来を生きるための戦いなんです。
I like how this this movie also kind of demonstrated like how people viewed like kamikazes in that aspect, like after the fact too.
敷島だって行くんでしょ？俺が戦争経験ないからですか？使い物にならないってそう思ってんですか？
小僧、戦争に行ってないってのはな、とても幸せなことなんだぞ。
俺だってこの国守りたいんです。なんで乗せてくれないんですか？
They want to keep you from it.
Yeah.
と一緒だったじゃないですか。
Oh.
It's for you, man.
お願いです。
この国はお前たちに任せたぞ。
That was like experience versus
Yeah.
non-experience, you know? Like they went through it, so you shouldn't have to go through it.
Oh, put an ejection seat.
Oh my god.
Do it, do it. I don't know if they got enough time to do something like that.
あきこ、おばあちゃんち楽しかったか？そうか。
Oh.
よかったな。
Is it like the drawing?
Oh.
You can't do this! Come on!
あきこ、これは
Is it him and her?
お母ちゃんと俺とあきこか？
Oh.
Oh my gosh. My gosh.
I can't. She's just like
そんな
so.
顔するんだ。
Oh.
大丈夫。どこにも行かないから。
You better mean it.
Oh my gosh.
But in his mind, he's probably doing this for her.
行きたいようです。俺は。
Of course.
あの日死んだ奴らもそう思ってたよ。みんな生きて帰ってきたかった。それが
Ah, but you
叶わず。
you have the chance.
The pictures. Those things have freaking haunted him since you handed them to him. Is it the picture that she drew? Oh.
Oh my gosh, it's all three of them.
あいつの未来を守ってやりたい。
No, he is doing it for her.
よし。いや大事なことを言うぞ。
Is it an eject?
これは爆弾の安全装置だ。
Oh.
奴に突っ込む直前に引き抜くんだ。そして。
Yeah, I feel like he told him there
I
was an eject.
hope.
I feel like that's what it was.
It was maybe teased earlier when they were
Yeah.
talking about, because they said at the bare bones minimum,
Yeah.
the doctor was like without eject. All his money and
Oh my gosh. This poor little girl.
oh my god.
Oh, and she calls him daddy.
Oh my god! A fucking ship just went flying through the air.
I feel like there's an eject. I think that's what he
hope.
told
Oh
him.
man, he's got her picture right there. Come on.
敷島さんですか？電報です。
From who? Is she alive? Is she fucking alive?
That would be crazy.
Like they
How?
found her, she's in a hospital, because you know there was like wounded people.
Yeah.
If she fucking dies and she's still alive, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Because who the fuck is sending her a telegram, you know?
Yeah.
Who else does she know? He just like snapped at it, like how our dog snaps at a fly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
the
my
tail.
God.
I said, oh my gosh.
Back into the ocean. What were you just even doing on land? Like, what were you even trying to do?
I hope that he at least lets them try their plan first, you know, before like committing to what he's about to do. He's charging up.
Looks cool in the water.
There's no one in this one, yeah. This is a decoy. Pretty sure that's like the traditional Godzilla tune. I've heard that before. I mean, y'all have committed now. Being surrounded. He's still pissed at the plane! Don't do anything stupid. Let them try to figure this out. I just don't think it's gonna work, but I feel like now I feel committed to the fact that he's going to try doing this, but it's all about if he's going to have that that escape thing.
The eject.
You better pull this shit right fucking now.
He's literally charging.
Okay, there, go. You yank him down quick enough, it'll just shoot up in the air, right? Okay, let's see. I still don't think it's gonna work. Like, he's so freaking committed now.
I feel like when he bounces back up, he's gonna just be fine, probably. Oh! He turned off.
Like a lamp? It was so abrupt. Oh no.
Godzilla lives underwater, like. Oh my gosh, what did Godzilla do? Okay, well let's do the blow-up bed.
Like a life vest for Godzilla.
Oh my gosh.
Like, he's still structurally intact.
He got pulled around. He's probably annoyed.
Oh, he's stuck?
Did he get out? Oh my gosh.
It's gonna have to be him, but...
Oh. What?
One fucking boat?
Oh, it's him! He wanted to do something. How did you procure a boat? Oh, Tokyo Balloon came in clutch. Your balloon didn't work though.
But like, what is one extra ship gonna do against Godzilla? Oh, he brought several. Okay,
well, you know, but what are y'all still gonna do though?
That's a lot of little ships. Tugboats?
Oh, well, they can pull him up with the tugboat.
I guess, but like, I thought the whole purpose was like the fast speed of him coming up to the surface.
So is he just like suspended in a weird spot?
Man, that freaking plane is going into Godzilla's mouth. It's all a question now if he's gonna survive it or not. Like, is there gonna be an eject switch? Like, I can see what happens now is his head peeks through the water, and then he's gonna go straight for it. Oh, he looks...
Oh, he's like
charging up though!
Rusty.
Here, the plane's gonna show up.
Oh, he's just crusty and mad. He's gonna do it!
Tell me there's an eject. Tell me there's an eject.
Oh, the fact that it went silent here. Oh.
Here it comes. Tell me there's an eject. Tell me there's an eject.
Gosh.
We're not gonna know. Like, no matter what happens, we're not gonna know.
Oh my gosh, and the fact that he did it so, you know, just like, no hesitation this time. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have chills.
I just need to see him shoot up. Like, just shoot up.
Oh my goodness.
She could still be alive for all we know. We don't know.
so he ejected and he's in the water somewhere.
There's a parachute or something.
Yes!
Fuck yes! Come on! Hell yes! But let's check on Godzilla. Because he's still just kind of stuck there. Aww.
Oh, and you put that in for him.
I feel like he learned stuff in those 2 years too,
Yeah.
you know?
And also, like, he shouldn't have had the blame.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man, this is such a good fucking movie. Oh man. Now, like, let her be alive.
I know.
And perfection. Oh shit. He's still
God.
charging. What the
God.
fuck?
Maybe it's like...
He's missing half his face. Is he gonna blow up?
Oh! Maybe the charge is just gonna come out of him.
He's
Oh
falling
my gosh!
to pieces.
I think you got Godzilla. Wow.
That's wild. All the people that you were thinking that you were responsible for their deaths, you saved so many more just now.
Yeah.
Which you weren't even responsible for their deaths.
It was a freaking monster from the sea!
And something that y'all were not prepared for.
Yeah.
Obviously, this was a well-prepared plan and it still freaking failed.
Yeah.
Damn. Tell me she's alive.
I know, that would just be like...
Because where else was the telegram coming from, you know? Like,
she's just in the hospital and she was incapacitated.
yeah. Like, I'm sure, like, they had to dig through the
Yeah.
wreckage, find people. There were some people who were still alive.
Oh. Oh, what are you... Are you
Okay.
gonna tell him?
What?
Come on, say it.
Fucking read it.
She's alive, isn't
She
she?
has to be. There's no other reason he could get like this. Yes! Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh, you're like crying again.
You better fucking marry her. You should have showed up with a ring.
Oh my gosh, she's alive! Oh, y'all can be a family together. You already were. Oh my gosh.
Kiss that woman right now. Damn. This movie was so freaking good.
What is that in her neck? Did you see that?
Yeah, what was that about?
What was in her freaking neck? What was that supposed to mean?
Oh, he's like regenerate.
Don't tell me that was like a piece of Godzilla in her neck. Is there gonna be a sequel? Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Why'd they do that to us? Like, you made it all like sweet and happy that she had something freaking in her neck.
you see, could it just be a wound? Are we reading into it? I saw
Rewind it.
Oh yeah, let's
Literally,
rewind it.
we
Okay,
have to
okay.
look at that again
Yeah.
because like,
It
what
right
was
fucking
that?
There, yeah.
It looked like it was moving though. It.
Oh,
my
it
gosh.
is.
That is something.
You know what? I choose to ignore it. I
Until
choose
the
to be
sequel?
willfully ignorant. I'm just gonna look at this as a very happy ending.
Oh my gosh, she has something, and then in the sequel, it's gonna come out, and then who knows
Yes.
what? Like, what even?
What does
was
that even
that?
mean? Like, because they were talking about like stuff that fell down was like
Yeah.
pieces of a Godzilla, right? Or like
Yeah.
something. I forgot what it was. But anyway, regardless of that last little moment there, which you know could be a fun tease to something that's
Oh
to
my
come,
gosh.
but that was a fucking masterpiece. I thought this movie was excellent. I did not anticipate there to be such good dynamics between the people in the Godzilla in this Godzilla movie. But you know, you kind of have to because you know, I think at the end of the day, having Godzilla just destroy things all the time just doesn't necessarily make for a compelling movie in totality because there has to be other dynamics. And you know, we like the MonsterVerse movies, the Godzilla movies. They were fun. I thought it was a lot more kind of actiony. Obviously, they're humans in like the MonsterVerse, which are the movies that we're most familiar with Godzilla. But it's almost kind of, I don't want to say just in a comedic sense because obviously there's stakes there too, but they did play that a little bit in the last movie, a little bit comedic. You know, we had like the conspiracy guy. There are dynamics, but not as dramatic as what we saw in this movie. This was great.
It really did feel like you were watching a story about Koichi and everything he went through, and then also just people in general kind of rebuilding after the war. And then you had the element of Godzilla as well, but it wasn't like the main point, but it still was kind of like a big thing. But it was just really cool to kind of see a story written so well surrounding that it's like the monster element was great, and like it obviously was really important to the story, but it wasn't so reliant only on like cool monster shots and stuff like that. Like the story itself was, you were just like so invested in them. Like I was so invested in their relationship.
Their love
I was like,
story.
are y'all gonna say it? You know?
I thought this was such an interesting period of time to place a Godzilla story in, you know, right there at the end of World War II, where you have this country who, I don't want to call them in shambles, but obviously they're trying to pick up the pieces after like losing the war. You have like just the people of this country, like it took years to start building up what they had. That was really interesting because they didn't have any outside help from the world. They were kind of relying on themselves. There wasn't much, you know, at the end fight there was like one fighter pilot.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting dynamic, but also the way that they showed Koichi's PTSD dealing with Godzilla, the fact that he had this woman here who was just like, she was there since he got back, and he walked into a situation where it was like, you know, shame on him because he didn't fulfill his duty. And even like right there shooting at Godzilla wouldn't have mattered either, because obviously we saw Godzilla break into pieces and he was healing at the end, so that wouldn't have done anything at the end of the day. Which I do like how at the end the guy who was the mechanic kind of told him, you know, live. Like he grew from that. And also Koichi decided, okay, I need to live. It wasn't a situation like when he woke up that morning, obviously he wrote that letter, he left all that money for his neighbor. Like he was prepared to die. And it wasn't just because like, oh, I could die. I think he was going into the day knowing he was going to die. So that was really interesting how they did that, and how they even touched on the kamikaze pilot as well too, because when it was revealed, you know, the people, like the neighbor who had lost her kids, who had been helping kind of raise the daughter, she said like, you were supposed to die. My kids died because you were that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, albeit that was misguided. And then even like how it was revealed to like his buddies that, you know, when he got that job getting those mines and whatnot, they kind of like, oh, you're a kamikaze. Like it was looked at in a way that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the government would force somebody to do that. And then when they were devising the plan with the bubbles and sinking Godzilla and whatnot, they even said like they'd even add an eject button, which is what ended up happening there with the mechanic at the end of the day. So I thought if you look into it, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I really love like all the little intricacies they touched on in this movie. That's why I think it was just fantastic.
So we looked up the budget for this movie, and I think it was 15 million,
Yeah.
which is pretty low for a movie in general, especially a movie with a lot of action-y elements like this one had.
And CGI.
Yeah, and you could tell that it did have a lower budget, which sounds bad, but I don't mean that it looked bad, but like you could definitely tell. But if you compare it to some of these movies that have massive budgets that really kind of go crazy with the CGI, sometimes they go crazy with the CGI with the budgets and the CGI doesn't even look that great, but that's neither here nor there.
I was gonna bring up one example, and I'm thinking about the eyeball on Doctor Strange's forehead.
But I think that it just goes to show that if you have a really good story to tell, and if it's well written, but you know, you just have a good story, it doesn't necessarily have to be the most expensive, craziest CGI, best possible thing of all time. Like, what you're trying to convey is going to show through to the viewer even without the massive budget. And I feel like this was a great example of it. Like, it didn't really honestly even matter that the budget wasn't that high. Yeah. Number one, because I think the CGI still looked really good.
Godzilla looked really good compared to what like we see in like those big budget movies in terms of CGI creatures.
Like the fact that it was such a low budget is kind of crazy. Like I said, you could definitely tell, but also you're like, whoa, it was that low and it looked that good.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Marvel? Like, what's up with MODOK? Like, compared to this, I don't know. But like, yes, the CGI with Godzilla I thought looked pretty... I think it even looks better in comparison, knowing how low the budget was. I think that this movie, with like the emotional dynamics, though, with the characters, like the people, I thought was so well done. The acting was really good in that dynamic as well too, because there was that like, cause we were confused at first, like, well, I think you thought like, oh, they have to be together, and I was like, I don't know, there's kind of like a weird thing. It doesn't seem like that. They had like a little curtain in between, and the way they played into that, I thought was so good. They had like this found family element, and even like having the neighbor right there who was so mad at him when he got back from the war, and she was there. There's just so many dynamics at play that really kind of went into it, and I was like finding myself questioning, like when he first joined the crew of like this little ship that was finding those mines and stuff, like how big of a role his buddies were going to play, or was it just like, okay, this is the job he's taking right here to kind of make money and whatnot. But they played an instrumental role, and even just like when they were invited over for dinner and she was cooking them dinner and stuff, and she's like, oh, your wife? And he's like, oh, she's not my wife. And they were just kind of looking at him like, why the fuck isn't she your wife? And then when presumably died, they were saying even it might have been, tough love. But I mean, I kind of feel like he needed to hear it a little bit. Like, you waited too freaking long. Now, mind you, he was going through a lot of things, and he was kind of getting out of that shell. He had finally opened up to her. And that's what made it all the more tragic when we thought she died. Albeit we don't know what the hell's happening to her right here with Godzilla's cells on her neck or whatever.
At least that gives hope for a sequel, but also I don't know what's gonna happen with her in the sequel.
Yeah, I think this was such a good story, and I think it was so successful that I think a sequel is probably inevitable by that logic. I would like to see it too. If you got the good story and you have like these compelling characters, I mean, in theory, you could either tell a different story or you can tell a continuation, but I'm kind of invested with these characters in all honesty. I wouldn't mind seeing their story continue to see where their lives end up going, in a situation where Godzilla's probably going to come back. Obviously, he's growing in the ocean and whatnot, and probably maybe a couple years down the road, because we did see Godzilla take a hiatus, for like a year, and then he took another hiatus for a year before he showed up again too. So by that logic, you could see like, okay, maybe they're already rebuilding again. Maybe like, the rest of the world tries to help the next time Godzilla presents himself. Either way, I just thought this was such an excellent film. I really enjoyed it, and it just gives me such a different feeling than the MonsterVerse. Now, I love those movies too, but like those movies kind of feel like, you're going into it, you're expecting a lot of action, and I think that's why, like, what is like the draw for those movies sometimes. But this movie, I think just like the emotional dynamics with Godzilla mixed into the story just gave me such a different feeling that I liked. I enjoyed it more, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I like this movie more than those movies, but I still enjoy those movies. It's just I didn't know what I was stepping into with this movie, but I know that everyone was saying it was so good, so I was anticipating great things, and I was not disappointed.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.